Hello, hello, hello. Mira eso. My name is Soraya Sobada. I'm the queen of healthy Latin cooking. And you're here in my home at Soraya Sobada's Fierce Cooking Show. Holas. Welcome. Bienvenidos. Let's see. Yeah, I'm cool. Alright. I hope you're cool too. What I'm doing here today with you is going through a couple of more points of the process with my recovery from the surgery. My first FFS surgery was in 2018 with facial team, and then years later I decided to go for secondary rhino, secondary lip lift. So when I went to Bradley, he was, well, we can adjust your forehead again. In that video just maybe 2 months ago, I was discussing what some folks on YouTube were concerned about, which was the bumps that I got from the surgery. I did the video and I'm like, oh yeah, if there's a unicorn, I'll make it pretty. Alright, well, the universe has a weird sense of humor because 2 weeks later, I started experiencing some real soreness that was uncomfortable / painful. My bump got bigger, other stuff. Like I was swelling at night, like if I slept on my side, my face would swell. Like I really don't understand it. So I made an appointment to see Bradley. But I went through a period of every morning waking up, looking in the mirror and wondering what I was gonna see. It passed. Thank goodness. Like right now I'm in a sweet spot. The bump is still there, but it's not sore. It's gone down. The other little bumps, they've gone down. They're not there. I had a bump that I talked about here. So I had to kind of figure out why this was going on my own. Do you know any alcoholics? I knew this one friend, she was quite the drinker. And anytime that she drank a lot, her face would swell up. The next day it was swollen like a balloon. Between the alcohol and sugar she would consume, she wasn't an overweight woman, but she loved her drinks. Woo! And her sugar, oh girl, she'd be baking. Shaking and baking, honey. Shaking up those drinks and baking them pies and brownies. Oh, she baked her ass off on some sweets. But when she indulged, her face would blow up. That was the 2 and 2. 1 and 1 equals 2, 2 and 2 equals 4 that I got with my face when I was like going through this period a few weeks ago of swelling. So I was like, I lowered my carbs. Actually, it was a good thing because I lost some more weight. I'm in a really good spot with my weight. 126 from 220 pounds. Yo, right? That's cool. But more importantly, it relieved me of my swelling, if that had anything to do with it. So it reminded me of my friend with the alcohol. Because I am a recovering alcoholic. And I have abused sugar like insanely crazy. I'm not going to be embarrassed about my recovery. I have 33 years sober, 33 years off white sugar, 33 years off white flour pretty much. You know, I have my shrimp dumplings from time to time. But that was the 2 and 2 equals 4 that I got about my face swelling. So, and I noticed when I did that, the swelling started easing up. Now, that's just me and my body. Was it a timing of additional recovery on my forehead that was happening that made me more sensitive to carbs? This goes back to James Bradley 2 video, which is this. Our bodies are all different. My body was responding to something. Don't know what it was. My face was just freaking out. If any swelling did occur, which it was happening at night and then waking up to it, it would take a few hours for the swelling to go down and my face would be back to normal. I don't know, again, what's gonna happen for you with FFS. Don't know. Whatever surgeon you go with. But I'm doing these videos and I'm being really clear and very transparent about what happened to me, just so you have an idea of what to expect. that it could be just a little bit over a year and it was smooth sailing, and then all of a sudden you have all these issues with your face that is part of the healing process, which your doctor may not be very in detail about what to expect. The last visit I had with Bradley, before I did James Bradley 2 video, Lady Bump, Pretty Woman, all that, he had mentioned, like, oh, you're gonna see some minor changes. Well, I saw some changes, they weren't minor. And it was a little scary, I have to say, because I was in the sweet spot for a year. Now all of a sudden I'm having these swelling issues, pain issues. And mind you too, I'm just gonna lay it all out on the table, it has nothing to do with Bradley at all. I was working from home. I felt the headphones were too tight after having 2 FFS surgeries on my skull. I just wasn't comfortable wearing headphones anymore. It sounded really loud and it felt really intrusive to my skull. But I felt like the headphone, the tightness, it's Wi-Fi. It's like signal going through my head with a USB headset. It just didn't feel right. So I took a leave of absence from that job, because I was getting headaches too. That was part of what I chose to accept with the surgery. I was willing to accept the bumps on my forehead, and I was willing to accept the fact that I was going to have headaches often. I heard that from other trans women too. I guess we'll have them for the rest of our lives. And it was at the same time that I was swelling and new bumps, and the unicorn horn is going to come out of my forehead now, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to put Halloween decorations, Christmas decorations on this unicorn horn. Like, I'm going to make it as pretty as possible. I wasn't going to go for getting cut again and shaving that down. I'm not going to go through another cut. No way. No way. No way. Facelift, yeah, but not the cut here to like shave any bump that's forming. No way. But you know, I was already thinking creative, you know, Halloween, this, that, you know. But I stopped using the headset. My face is so mellowed out right now. I am like so happy right now. But I've been happy through the whole thing. But you know what, folks, when you go through surgery, you just don't know what's gonna come up. Excuse me, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Let's take a look at our dear friend Michael Jackson, who's no longer here. I mean, he had the money to go to the top-notch surgeons, and he got the face that he wanted, I hope. You can go to the best doctor, and I've been to Jacono. I had some really bad welts the first round. I was like, they're not going down. So we had to go back and fix that. One eyebrow is higher than the other since that surgery. My 2 eyebrows do not fall in sync like they did prior to that surgery. Dr. Andrew Jacono is top notch. Dr. Nassif, who is botched, he had his facelift done with Dr. Andrew Jacono too. Like I said in Bradley too, there's always something. You fix one thing, something else goes off. I tell you, I got a little teeny lump here from my lower blepharopathy or whatever, I'm not saying it right. But I had my lower eyelids done. One eyelid in the bottom is a little puffier than the other. I lived with it because you know what? Like, I got no bags. I'm 63, hello. I will say that right now I am so happy with my face. I am so happy. I really would like a mid to lower facelift with Jacono. I wouldn't mind what Jacono could do with my nose a little bit, a third. Yeah, I know fat transfers I'd like my cords on my neck addressed. Jacono does really good with that. In the years moving forward, that I rack up some good dollars and get some really good blessings coming my way, because I'm gonna need at least 100 grand to go to Jacono, girl. You're gonna need some cash, honey. Jacono is not cheap anymore. I mean, I got him in the beginning in 2015, 2016 he was reasonable. Now his prices, just like Facial Team's prices, have gone up. Everybody's prices, everything's going up, right, with inflation. I used to get Goya tomato sauce 3 for $1, or some Crasdale brand, 39 cents, 59 cents a can. Now Goya is 99 cents a can of tomato sauce. I'm making my vegan Puerto Rican beans. I'm like, I haven't made them in a while. I'm like, shit, 99 cents a can. That used to be 3 for $1. When I was in Long Beach, California with the food stand, I was finding the tomato sauce 39 cents, 59 cents a can. It's double. So everybody's charging more. I'm gonna start charging more on the corner here. When I wear my leather G-string and my pasties on my breast. $300 for a half hour. Just kidding. But I feel that good, honey. I feel good. I feel pretty. My hair's growing out really nice. If I don't get any more work done ever again, that's fine. Then I'll just keep doing laser if I can, electrolysis. I think the fat transfers are a good idea. To the cheeks, to the temples, and what Bradley did, I want to say he saved my life. He did. I'm going to say it like that. It was a tough recovery, but Bradley put me in a nice place with my facial feminization. I wish I would have allowed these doctors on Medicaid to take care of my face. I wasn't ready for it. I thought I knew who, and facial team, and Jacono and all of that. You know, it's great, but I spent so much money out of my pocket for FFS. You know what? Your medical insurance may have some really good doctors. I have a friend of mine, Giona. I met her in California. She's a photographer at Jamie Jameson's events. She wanted to go to facial team. She got FFS from a surgeon in LA. I could see in her profile, she's got bumps. She's got 2 bumps, like I got 2 bumps. So look, it's not just Bradley. And it could be just the way it is with healing. Also, I want to bring this up, that's trauma to the bone. The surgery is trauma to the face, trauma to the bone, trauma to the face, trauma to the bone. All right? I said it could be like paper mache, it could be an allergy, it could be chemical, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how she went through her bumps, how she felt about it, but her pictures are like mine. Honey, she's sporting a great female, beautiful face, so she's got a few bumps. She's a woman. I mean, if you saw what she looked like beforehand as a dude, whoa! She lost a lot of weight like me too. She looks 20 years younger and beautiful. She looked like very Italian dude. Dude. You know, now she's a femme queen, honey. She's beautiful. A beautiful transgender woman. God bless her. I love her. We clicked so nice. She used to call me a goddess. She goes, Soraya, you're a goddess. Now she's a goddess, yo. She's a goddess. She's working that. Yo, she's working it. She's lovely. Lovely. That's so beautiful to see. So what? We got a couple of bumps. So, okay, in conclusion, take what you want and leave the rest of my videos. Whatever works for you, works for you. Whatever you don't like, okay, whatever. You want to comment? Comment. Let's talk about it. This is my experience. I'll live with the bumps. It's so much smoother now. I went through, I was like, I could sleep on my side and be okay either one. My face is not swelling. I've adjusted my food. I'm not wearing the headset. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this work anymore on the side. I should apply for disability. As a trans woman, I believe I'm going to live with these headaches. I'm going to live with the bumps. But this is my life. I am so happy and proud of my look as a Puerto Rican transgender senior woman at 63, going on 64, with the last name Montalvo, and my mother's side of the family, Perez. I am so proud and grateful that I've broken family generational addiction with alcohol and eating disorders and all kind of wildness. I've broken that. I'm sober. I'm healthy. I'm saluting my ancestors, both male and especially female. I'm saluting my mother, my sisters, my cousins, my aunts, my grandmother. I'm saluting all of the women. My hair color is the color of my Aunt Carmen. She was the first woman in my family that I saw growing up as a little boy who was ravishing. She was a brown, beautiful woman with red hair. And I saw her when she was with a boyfriend who was handsome. She was beautiful. My aunt, my mom's sister. And I get to sport it. I don't know if I'm as beautiful as she was. God bless her, she had Alzheimer's like my mom. Girl, let me go pretty. So that wraps this up. So I hope this video was helpful. So subscribe, like, comment. All right, now you take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.
1, 2, 3